Hi there, Alan Fire here of Group Dynamic, and you and I have been talking about the importance of trust this year, 2024. It's an important thing to focus on. Just a reminder, I've been quoting from this beautiful article by Susanna DeBaca of the Des Moines Business Record, where she quotes the statistic: fewer than half of leaders trust their own managers to do what's right, and less than a third say that they trust senior leaders in their organization. And those senior leaders say trust is critical. 91% say trust is critical. There is a huge gap here. So we've been exploring ways to correct that gap, and I've got another one for you today. Let's talk about openness, transparency, and vulnerability from people at the very top. It is true that at the very top, there are really large issues to look at, and things have to be looked at through a very macro lens. But that doesn't change the fact that those are human beings with a set of human beings reporting to them. And here's something I've witnessed, especially in very large organizations, and especially if they're not very flat. And even organizations that are a little flat experience this as well. Let me know if you've ever experienced what I'm about to describe. A person in the middle, let's just say it's a director, director level who reports to a vice president, but has some middle managers under them. They think, oh boy, there's a lot going on, and I'm not being told everything. If the people above me would just trust me with more information, I could do a better job of leading these people below me, for lack of a better term. But at the same time, they're often thinking, but those people below me, they don't need all that information. I do, so that I can assimilate that and effectively lead those people. But they don't need it. It will only clutter them up and they don't care. And they just need to focus on what they're doing. They're busy enough the way it is. And I think that in most organizations, everybody who reports to somebody at the C level feels this. And anybody who has any direct reports, even if they're frontline, they also feel this. This very universal, I think I could and should be trusted with more information. But the reason that I need that is so that I don't have to bother the people below me with this stuff. So that's an issue. I think that's an issue. So ask yourself, does that fit you? Are you someone who really wishes you had more information, but you might have more information than you're actually sharing? Sometimes, a couple more thoughts on this. Sometimes it doesn't get shared because there's a lack of business acumen. And it might be true that the people who report to you don't totally understand business. And maybe you don't totally understand it at the same depth as the people you report to. So two things. First of all, teach people more stuff about business acumen as a part of leadership and working together. Um, and tell people anyway. And then maybe that will help them learn more themselves and understand things more deeply and push you to be more open and transparent, but also vulnerable. Another thought is on professional subordination. Here's another reason that people don't trust their leaders. They see their leader bad mouthing other leaders at the same level or even above. And that it sometimes has a good intention. Sometimes the good intention beyond that is, oh, I want my people to know that I commiserate with them, that I see the same problems they do and I agree. This place is not perfect. The grass isn't always greener, but there's some problems around here and I want them to know I see it. The trouble is, especially if they don't have the business acumen, they don't see it like that. They see it as it's okay around here to have turf disputes. It's okay around here to badmouth colleagues, to badmouth other divisions, other departments, even people that we serve or deliver to, or vice versa. And so then there's this lack of professional subordination, and then the culture suffers as a result. It's pretty important to have the backs of the people you report to and the people you work alongside. Develop the skills necessary to have healthy conflict with those people. But when you are representing the people above you, or even the team that you're a part of, to those who report to you or those you serve, maybe cross-functionally, it's important to have their backs. Disagree with them in private, but support them in public. Even if you think that this puts you in a position where maybe you're protecting them a little bit too much, think about it the other way. Back to the stat we started with. A third of leaders don't trust senior leaders in their organization, and most leaders don't trust the people that they report to. This is a part of why, is that they see people not trusting each other. So look out for professional subordination. Make sure you have the backs of the people you report to and the people you work alongside. Be vulnerable and open yourself, and share a bit more information than you think people need. And ask for more from the people that you report to as well. This cascading communication can lead to a lot more clarity, and clarity can lead to more trust. Thanks for watching.